Hello Blitz fans of all ages, it's me Plumcastle here with another video. In this video I will be sharing with you my favorite tank to run in burning games, and that is the Bat Chatillon 25T. And the reason I like this tank so much is because it has a very decent clip, 3 shells, and each shell doing roughly 250 damage from what I've tested so far. But enough of that, let's get right into the replay so that we can see how this all works. So, the way burning games works is, as I'm sure most of you know, over time you slowly lose your hit points, and you can either do two things. One, if you are low on hit points, you can damage somebody and get your hit points back up, or you can shoot a friendly tank to help them get their life up as well. And the reason that I picked this tank is because light tanks are particularly good in the mode. And ones with the clips, after your second life that you can see there, you die once and then you get more power. I believe it's increased engine power, increased alpha damage, and shortened reload time, which is very nice for sure. And when you have a clip, that means your clip reloads not only does the clip reload quicker, but the individual shells in your clip also reload quicker. And in this game I am platooning with WoT 56, I believe it is. We were having a blast in tier 10. I was in my bat chat because I wanted to make the video, and we pulled out this game. So you can see here we've gone to the light side of the map. We're just kind of checking things out. He's lobbing missiles over the hill right there into the enemies very skillfully, as you can see, and I'm kind of waiting for an opportunity to poke out and get some damage. So I see the FV-183 and I shoot him once, but then he gets taken out. So then I decide to shoot the I can't actually see what that is, but then I miss that shell, but then I take out one of the enemy tanks for his first life, meaning he will come back a little bit later. And then at this point, me and WoT decide to just heal each other real quick since we are bleeding a few hit points. I am shooting HE because that gives a little bit more of a healing boost. And so I shoot him once, twice, and finally for the third time, and he's just about full health again. And I am also very healthy. And at this point is when we kind of decide to push, because we've taken out some of the tanks that had come to the light side, and all that's left is the, I want to say it's a little bit hard to see. I know it's one of the Chinese tank destroyers, like the Cheeto. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, because I'm just watching this on a small screen as I record the audio over it and I can't actually see. And you can see there we have the FV-183, who I do miss unfortunately, but then I move on to this tank, which I had actually killed a little bit earlier. So he comes behind me. I am getting a few lucky bounces here. That's the second bounce. That time he gets me in the track. You can see there I was trying to find any HE points because I am a big HE fan, but there were none at that point. So me and WoT took him out, and I have one shell in my clip right here, and I am saving or wanting to save this for the FV-183 so that I can take him out. But the Hori, that's what it is. The Hori decides to push on me because nothing's happening here with me and the FV-183, because obviously with my little armor I do not want to risk him using HE, especially since I am pretty sure he's already lost a life and he will have higher damage. Now at this point I'm trying to reload, but then there are enemies all around, so I do unfortunately die, as does my platoon mate. But like I said, you come back with a lot more power. So in 1 second I am back, and I am pretty sure you get increased engine boost. At the very least you get a shorter reload and extra damage, as I said. So I'm scoping things about. I don't want to be too careless because this is my last life, and I do go ahead and start pushing to the left side again, as I did in the beginning, and I quickly see the Hori. So I'm zooming towards the Hori. I believe my platooner gets a shot into him, and I finish him off for the kill. And then I start to focus on this FV as well. And you can see there, again, I'm trying to see if there was HE, but there were no spots that would lend themselves to that, so I decided to reload. That reload is just so quick when you die. It's amazing just how quick, and that's what makes clipper tanks, and especially light tanks, in my opinion, so good for this mode. And you can see I'm just totally ripping apart this FV, and he is about to get one more shot that it'll give him more health, which really only means that I get more damage as I come around as my clip is reloaded. So then I shoot him once, and then I load a PCR and shoot him again, and he's gone. And you can just see how powerful these tanks are, particularly light ones that can get off a lot of shells very quickly, thus replenishing the health fairly quickly. You can see even when I get hit, I don't lose a whole lot of my hit points because I just regain them back so quickly. And there goes the enemy AMX, and I'm about to cap here, but first I get one shell into the enemy FV and another shell. I believe the enemy had 2 FVs, and you can see now I'm reloading the clip, which reloads very, very quickly. And also the damage output of this tank is absolutely amazing, as is the maneuverability and the gun. And when you die and everything becomes buffed, it's just super good. So I shoot the AMX once and then twice, and he missed. I should have waited and aimed my shot more, but it really didn't matter. It was a win no matter what. And so I look around the corner, and then I finally decide to go for the push, but I do not actually get any more damage for this game. The Conway takes out the AMX, and then the Gorilla 15 takes out the FV-183. And that finishes a very, very good game of 5,600 damage. And this was the second game that I played today, and it was just a really fun one to pull off. And you can see that Why You Bully Me actually came very close. So between the two of us, we did about 11,000 damage, I believe, which is crazy. And for one honorable mention, the other Tech Tree tank that was also one of the top picks was the T-49, just because of how much damage you can do splash, and of course when anything with low armor comes your way, you can just totally destroy them. But the best part is when you die, because once you die you get extra alpha damage, and with a tank that has so much damage already, it just makes it so good. You can see I'm not even penetrating, but I'm doing 500 damage each time, and even getting an ammo rack on that poor LEK-PZ. And then you can see here, this is after I've died just the standard round on this. The defender is about to do 700 damage, and he's dead. And finally, one last little fun shot here. I was aiming for the AFK defender when he showed up, which was actually better for me because it did more damage because I caused a fire. And that was all the damage that I got for the rest of that game. I got about 5,000 damage, and again, a very decent tank. If you don't have the AMX, definitely recommend this tank, as it is so fun to drive. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Have fun, good luck, and happy tanking.